Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Saturday morning beauty session. What'd you call it today, Teresa? You called it 30-minute something.
Wake up call.
Wake up call. That's what I love. Our 30-minute wake up call. That's so cute. I like that. That's a cute new title.
It could very well be, because hopefully you're awake if you're watching this.
Got your coffee? I got mine.
I got my coffee.
And this week we wanted, what's it say?
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Oh, mine's just boring and white. This is the perfect chance to get out all your cool little coffee mugs. We should do that each Saturday.
I love
the
fall one. My favorite one says, and I need to get it out because I haven't got my fall decorations out or anything, but we're already into Christmas, so I know,
forget it. Oh,
straight to Christmas. Forget fall. I went straight to Christmas, but I've got a cup that says "Hello Pumpkin," and I just love that. I think that's so cute.
That's cute. That's really cute. So, well, this morning we just want to share a few tips about how to extend your summer glow, because summer, sadly, is on its way out, and fall is such a short season before we get into the dreary yuck of winter, but you want to keep that sun-kissed look. So we've got a few little tricks of the trade for you. Teresa, you look beautiful this morning. You've done some things with contour and highlight. So why don't you go ahead and start, and I'll wrap us up with some things for the body.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I did. This is kind of pretty typical of my summer look, and when I'm actually putting on a little extra makeup. I don't always do my eyes in the summertime, but I decided to do it today. But I tell you, it is a good time to kind of play up your eyes, since most of the time we're walking around with something over our face and the only thing people see are our eyes. So it is.
And if you don't have your Mary Kay mask yet, be sure you ask your consultant how to get one.
I love that mask.
I do too.
The main thing I'm going to tell you, this goes for summer, for winter, whatever, is hydrate. And I love in the morning before I put my foundation on, my go-to moisturizer is the for combo to oily skin, Time Wise 3D moisturizer. And wait a minute, Bobby, I've got
I'll admit her. I got her.
So just a couple little dots on my face just to kind of blend in. Good morning, Bobby. And then after that, always is foundation primer. It just smooths out your skin, and it still gives it a nice, I think, subtle glow. And of course, some eye products, whatever eye product you're using, just to kind of, again, the eyes need to be kind of featured right now because people don't get to see everything. For foundation, what I like to do sometimes to give myself a little bit more of a dewy look is I will mix either my CC cream, which appears to have gone AWOL, but my CC cream, Susan's got one, you can hold up a CC cream. I'll use light to medium CC cream, and then I'll mix a little bit of Time Wise 3D luminous foundation in with that. Or I put the CC cream on very lightly. I love using this blending sponge to put my CC cream on, so it's very light. And then again, tap my face with a little bit of luminous 3D. So that's just a fun look. And for those of you who exclusively use the 3D, and in the wintertime, sometimes I'll move to maybe a little bit more foundation, and I'll actually even mix a matte wear and a 3D luminous wear together. So just for, remember that you're maybe in the summertime or, in the fall where you still want to have a little bit of that summer glow to just keep a little bit of luminosity on your skin. So that's my trick there. And then for eyes, I love these liquid eyeshadows. Oh my goodness. And so not only for your eyes, but you can actually, okay, so on my eyes, really simple look. I used the light beam on my eyes and then a little bit of hazelnut and a little bit of biscotti right underneath my brow. But I took a little of the light beam on the tip of my fingers and just highlighted the very top of my cheekbones, which you can also do with our highlighting powders. But this is kind of fun. And I like putting on the liquid eyeshadows with my finger anyway. I just like to tap it on and blend it out. So whatever's left on the finger, just hit the top of your cheekbones. You can even hit a little bit in the middle of your chin and right here in the Cupid's bow, just to kind of bring a little bit of shimmer to your face. And then for me, finishing up, of course, contour and highlighting. I've got a little palette that I use all the time that I've got 3 of our pressed powders. So I love to take the lightest shade, that's our ivory pressed powder, and right through, and I love a big fluffy brush, and take the lightest shade and just kiss the middle of my forehead, the top of my nose, and my chin with it. And then I take my bronzing powder or the latte, which is a contour that you can use as a bronzer, and again, swirling it on my big brush, and then the temple area, right along the cheek, kind of underneath their cheek color. And this is not a heavy contour. This is just a sun-kissed glow contour. So you're putting it right underneath here, and then just take it down underneath the jawline and blend it out a little bit. And just a really subtle kiss of color. And
it's like the number 3. That's why I'm always thinking of it as I do it, like a.
Yep, a 3. It's exactly it. Temple, underneath the cheekbone, and then right underneath the jawline. And what that does along the jawline is it kind of firms it up. It contours. That's what darker colors give you depth, and lighter colors bring things forward. So you want to keep the lighter shades through the middle of your face, right here, 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 and then your darker contour colors right out here. So again, using a bronzer, we usually every year come out with a limited edition bronzer. So, and I use it year round. I love it. I love putting on my foundation and then giving me the pops of color and depth that I want with a bronzer, instead of putting on a foundation shade that's too dark, if you know, and then you put bronzer on top of that, and then you really, so matching your foundation perfectly and then using bronzer to give you that oomph that you need in your skin. But we also have, in our regular line, we have a shade called Latte that is a great shade for ivory, beige, and light bronze skin tones. And then we have another shade, and I can't remember the name of it.
It's called Cocoa?
Cocoa, I think it is,
Cocoa.
or darker skin tones. So, and then we have 2 beautiful highlighters, and I love glazed. And sometimes I'll actually mix the glazed and the latte together to give me that little bit of shimmer that I like in the contour. And then finishing, translucent powder all over my face. And what that does, not only does it kind of finish it out without it being heavy or making your skin too matte, but it also blends everything together. Because again, you're still using this big fluffy brush, and you're taking a little bit of translucent powder and you're blending all this out. Because don't just finish with your blush and your contour and your highlight and then voila, I'm done. You've got to blend when you get completely done. And then of course, for me, the final is finishing spray. You guys, if you're a customer consultant watching this and you are not using this product, I couldn't live without finishing spray. And during the day, if I blot a little bit or add a little bit of whatever color, lipstick, whatever, I go through a bottle of this at least probably once a month. But a little spritz, and then right in the middle, a little X, and you're dewy, you're fresh, and your makeup is set pretty much for the day. So there's that. Susan, anything you want to add?
Just a couple things, because whenever we're getting ready to do these, I want to use what we're going to teach you to use. And so today, as I was doing my makeup, I used a beige 1 mineral powder versus my translucent powder. That way I had a little bit of color added, a little bit of warmth added with the beige 1 mineral powder, because translucent doesn't have any color at all. And I just pressed it in with my brush and dusted it off. And I do like the look of that. And then it just kind of extended it down onto my neck. So I like that. I love what you're saying about mixing a luminous with your normal foundation or your CC cream. I thought that was great. Okay, let me just kind of change gears here then a little bit. I wanted to talk about making sure that all year round you're using a product that has an SPF in it, because this is the time of year where we're thinking, oh gosh, my tan is fading, but if you wear a product with a sunscreen all year round, a broad spectrum sunscreen like we have in our Mary Kay products, you're going to filter out the UVA rays, which are the ones that age you, and the UVB rays that burn you, but you can still get a nice bit of color. So just be sure that you're always wearing some type of a sunscreen, because we are outside. You know, we're out at the mailbox. We are working out in the yard and raking leaves and all that. You can still get a little bit of color, but not the dangerous rays that age and burn you. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple products. I'm going to talk about body for just a minute. Remember the days where we wore our pantyhose? Oh my gosh, that seems like so long ago. I haven't had a pair of pantyhose on in probably a decade at least.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, really. But I really like the look of a more finished leg. I think that as I age, you know, you have some freckling and sun damage and, you know, what are on your legs, and I like it to look smooth. So what I like to do is hydrate my whole body with the toning lotion. We had a whole session, was it last Saturday? We talked about hydration, and we have some really great body care products. This happens to be one of my personal favorites. This is the Targeted Action Toning Lotion. I love how it smells. I love the thickness of it. It's just a wonderful product. But when I want to wear a dress or skirt, and I want a little bit of a sun-kissed look, I will take some of this, and I will take a darker CC cream. Now this one is called Deep. I would never in a million years be this color, okay? But it's a great product that if you blend these two together, okay, and then you apply that to your legs and just blend it all out. Okay, I'm doing this on my arm here. Probably got a little much going on here, but it will give you a really soft feel to your skin with a little bit of leg makeup. Okay, so it's going to wash off in your shower. This isn't, you know, something that's going to tan you like the subtle tanning lotion that we have as a limited edition, but look at the difference. I mean, and that's just using one of our great moisturizers and a darker foundation. I just like the well, I keep wanting to say thickness. What's the word I'm looking for? The
Consistency.
The consistency. Thank you. The consistency of the CC cream, because it's a little thinner and easier to blend in. So I like that, and I like the way it looks on my legs and gives me a finished look. Speaking of like sunless tanning lotion, it is a product that is limited. Every year we get this in the spring. And it's a product that allows you to build up gorgeous color in about a week. And it does glide on evenly and absorbs quickly. You don't get streaks. And the name Subtle is a really great name for it, because it just is a gradual glow. If you want, I bring this up today because it's wonderful to have this in your makeup drawer for this time of year and through the winter. So ask your consultant if she has any of these left, and then you want to watch for them in the spring when they come out as a limited item and stock up on them, because this is a great way to have that little sun-kissed look. And let's face it, we all feel like we look a little healthier when we have a little bit of warmth and that kiss of sun. Another product that is limited that your consultant may have left, if you're lucky, that is the After Sun Replenishing Gel. And this is a product that after you've been out in the sun, it's a cool, refreshing gel that leaves your skin feeling soft and silky, but never sticky. And I have found that this product used right after being out in the sun will make any pinkness that you might have gotten from being out too long, it tends to turn it to that warm tan, and then it helps it extend that a little bit longer. And I don't know, have you experienced that with this product, Teresa?
Absolutely. Yeah. That is like, and customers that are familiar with it and do stock up on it will buy 3, 4, 5 bottles at a time because they know it's limited, but it's a great year-round product anyway. It's very hydrating. It's very moisturizing. It smells really fresh and wonderful. And you can put, you know, like I said, if you do get burned, it's amazing. Anytime that I've gotten a little bit too much sun and I put that on, I don't peel and it turns into a tan, and it is fabulous stuff. And I also want to make mention of the subtle tanning lotion, which again is such a great product. It smells wonderful. It's fresh and citrusy. And so it's just a great thing to put on daily as a moisturizer and just give you a little bit of color. And the same thing goes. Customers who use those products will buy them 3, 4, 5 bottles at a time to get them through summer, spring, winter, and fall if they want to. So two great
and so reasonably priced. Like this is $15. Subtle is $18. You know, you'll see these $30 and up at other places. So these are great products to keep on hand. I also wanted, while I'm thinking about it, correct me if I'm wrong, but the contour and the highlighting products, you know, have multiple purposes. You can actually use those as shadows as well. So I love when a product, we call them beauty hacks, you know, when you can use a product for more than what it's actually promoted as. And I love that. So those are just great products to have in your palette. Okay. I think we have a video too. We wanted to show you real quickly. Do we have that ready to pull up? I know. You want to show the video about Luis? Because I've got it ready to go.
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay. This is awesome. Can you guys see this okay?
Yep.
Okay. We have these cream cheek colors that are limited edition, and we're going to let Luis Castro show you 3 different ways to wear them. So here you go.
I'll use the darker one.
Turn him up a little bit.
First way you can do it.
You hear it?
And
Yep.
remember, each one has a highlighter and more of a color. So I like to swirl it like this, just kind of blending the two, just like that.
It has a different color on each side of it.
And then you take your finger and you tap. The warmth of your finger will allow the product to just sort of move freely and create that really beautiful flush look to your cheeks. So that's one. Now another way is you can also apply it the same way, like that, directly. But the only difference this time is a brush to blending. You see, it already gives a different look to it. So I'm using the cheek brush. Basically, what it does is it takes away a little bit of it, so it makes it look really smooth and more natural, and you can add layers if you'd like. But there it is. Still looks really pretty. And then there's this last way that I love to do it with as well. So you can take the sponge, and you can do it 1 or 2 ways. You can apply it on the sponge and then apply it, or you can do it the same way, which is apply it directly. So let me apply it on the sponge. We're playing right now and see what happens. I have done it this way, but you really have to load the sponge. So I like to use the flat section. And then we take it and think of like you're almost stamping it around. And then you use the clean edges of the sponge to give you, once again, that beautiful flush. And then we tap, 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 tap to add more. So check that out. 3 completely different ways of wearing the cream blush.
Love it.
I want to show you.
Love it. Let me stop that and stop the share. Have you used this much, Teresa, the new cream blush? Because they're just beautiful.
They really are beautiful. Yes, I have. And there's a couple of hacks with this too. They're one side, and these are limited, you guys, and I don't know how many are left because they came out at the beginning of fall. One side has a little bit of a pearlized, a luminous finish, and one side is matte. And so this one's pink glimmer, and then there's one that's slightly darker, that's a mauve shimmer or whatever. And but one of the hacks is to just mix both colors together, which I think Luis mentioned. I don't know if you heard that, but instead of, what you can do is put the matte on in your cheek area, blend it in with your fingertips or a brush, as he said, and then take the shimmer product and put just on top and blend it out. Okay, so that's one way. But the other way is just to kind of just mix them together, just kind of swirl it around as you're putting it on. A great hack too, and I did this morning and I forgot to mention it, is I put a little bit on my lips as just a little bit of lip color, very subtle, and then I finished off with Beach Bronze, which is a bring back color from our regular Nourishine lip glosses to the brand new formula of Unlimited lip gloss, which also is brand new regular line product. Great colors, great formula, great wand, and Beach Bronze is such a, I mean, it's one of those staple colors that you can put on very lightly. You can put on over a lip color. If I am putting on a very dark lip color, sometimes I like to put Beach Bronze over top of it just to kind of neutralize it and give it a little more shimmer. So yes, I love these. Cream cheek colors. I'm hoping, you know, they're doing some tests with them because we don't have any cream cheek colors currently in our line. So this was limited, but they really are really versatile products and something you can just, you know, have, you know, in your makeup kit and grab it and apply it and use your fingertips and ready to go.
Very good. That's beautiful. So yeah, that's another point, is the limited edition products is how they do test market, and things that are great and popular typically come back around as a regular line product in the future. So that's all I have today. I mean, it just kind of shows you how you can continue to have a bronze and beautiful glow about you, even as we're starting to feel a little pasty as the summer months have left us and we're heading into winter and it seems just kind of drab. But wear color, wear bright, warm. I like these colors. They're some of my favorites. I have on, actually, believe it or not, I'm wearing Emerald Noir. Normally I would go with like a moss wearing a shirt like this, but I realized as I was going for moss, I had the wrong color, but I love it. I mean, it's, and I have green eyes. I don't normally wear greens, but I think it's really pretty with shiny penny and burnished bronze, all those colors. They're just beautiful.
Yeah, very pretty. And you know, speaking of eyeshadows, Diane just mentioned in the chat, thank you, Diane, that she uses the Cheek Duo as eyeshadow as well, another hack, because you've got a little bit of shimmer. And you know, pinky eyeshadows are real popular right now, pinky gold, and so that's another great hack. Fun.
Very good. Well, you guys, thanks for joining us. We'll put our videos on our Facebook page as soon as they're uploaded, and you can share these with your guests, with your clients. And so here's to being a bronze beauty on into the winter months.
Happy fall weekend, everybody.
Yes, happy weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.